right, Shalom. I want to start off as always by giving all praises and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahushai, Bahashim, Racha HaKodash. Double honors unto the apostles, the elders, and the bishops of Great Millstone. I want to send much love unto the brothers out there doing this work in truth and sincerity. And also want to send peace and blessings unto the believers of the hopeful elect. And in this morning's lesson, I wanted to do a response unto something that Elon Musk said here during his interview with Forbes. And I want to deal with this section where he talks about AI predictions and the next 5 years. And during this interview, man, he says something that stood out to me, as you can see by the title. He said that there will be 100 million, if not 1 billion, humanoid robots here in the next 5 years. And so I'm going to play the clip and let you hear it for yourself. And then I will give my 2 cents on it, because if this man isn't stopped, okay, and I'm talking about the Edomite man, right, who are the wicked according to the scriptures. If this devil doesn't be stopped, they will totally destroy and corrupt life, okay? Now we know according to the scriptures that the Lord, won't let this devil truly fulfill his plans that he have in his mind. But if this man doesn't be stopped, okay, he will destroy life, okay? No ifs and buts about it. They're pushing heavy to create this artificial world according to their image. They're saying that AI, will eventually become conscious and a sentient being. Okay, they won't need to be controlled or programmed. They will just function on their own and possibly could run for president, possibly could run for Congress and all this BS. This is madness, man. Okay? But I'm going to play this clip here, then I'll follow to see what I need to say. Some audio is good. All right, here we go.
Well, I mean, I guess, Jensen Huang at NVIDIA is doing pretty great in terms of inventing, developing AI computers.
Yep. Well, you mentioned Jensen, and listen, you were early warning about the dangers of AI, but also you've been, somebody who's helping pioneer a lot of great things that come out of AI. Right now, where are you on the scale about being petrified or excited?
Well, I think I'm still simultaneously both, honestly. It's I mean, at this point, when I go to sleep, there's some AI breakthrough. When I wake up, there's some AI breakthrough, and by lunchtime, there's another AI breakthrough. Yeah. So it's like a head spinner at this point. It's pretty obvious that we're going to have AI that is vastly smarter than humans, and already in some ways it already is. I mean, it seems like AI unequivocally smarter than humans in every way, including in innovation, is probably not more than a year or two away, it would seem. That's
it's heavy to think about.
Oh, geez, this is kind of boring. I hope it's nice to us,
Yeah. What right, when you look,
happy about all the things we've asked it to do.
What's something? Listen, you have a better position to see this than anybody, pretty much. What's going to happen in 5 years that you're seeing that maybe a lot of people aren't seeing, that's going to blow people's minds, that will be doable in 5 years?
In 5 years, we'll have probably, so 5 years being, say, 2031, I think digital intelligence will exceed the sum of all human intelligence.
Mm.
That there will be, in 5 years, probably there might be let's say at least 100 million humanoid robots, but maybe 1 billion. Yeah.
All right.
I mean, and I
So as you can see, only one person clapped for that because that's just ridiculous. Okay. No one wants to live in a world where there is 100 million to 1 billion humanoid robots wandering the earth. Okay. This is madness. What's the point of a humanoid robot? The Most High already made humans. But you want to make artificial humans and live amongst real humans, okay? Some freaking robots. This is madness, okay? Also, you heard him mention about how, AI, he's saying within 1 or 2 years, they'll be, conscious or sentient, bro, whatever, okay? This is madness. But to put out 100 million to 1 billion robots into the earth, it's just complete foolishness, all right? It's anti-life, it's anti-Messiah, all right? And this man has to be stopped, okay? They put their mind to a lot of things that they want to accomplish, okay? Moving forward here within the next 5 years, they're bringing digital IDs, they're bringing digital currencies, mass surveillance, social credit scores. I mean, all kinds of madness, all right? Humanoid robots. This stuff has to be stopped, okay? And the Most High is going to stop it. Every time mankind just gets, a ridiculous ideas and start doing crazy amounts of wickedness, the Lord always steps in, okay? And there won't be anything different this time around. When you go to Genesis chapter 11, we have an account of this, right? So you go here, Genesis chapter 11, verse 1, it says, and the whole earth was of one language and of one speech. So they basically had, one mind, one agenda. Okay, that was all on one accord, so to speak. It says, and it came to pass, as they journeyed from the east, they found, that they found a plain in the land of Shinar, and they dwelt there. And they said one to another, go to, let us make brick and burn them thoroughly. And they had brick for stone, and slime had they for mortar. And they said, go to, let us build a city and a tower, whose top may reach unto heaven, and let us make a name, lest we be scattered abroad upon the face of the whole earth. So they wanted to build a city, right, which they began to do. And then they wanted to build a tower, a tall tower to reach unto heaven, right? This is what they had in mind. And then they wanted to be known, okay, make a name for themselves. It says, and the Lord came down to see the city and the tower, which the children of men builded. And the Lord said, behold, the people is one, and they have all one language. And this they began to do. And now nothing will be restrained from them, which they have imagined to do. And that's a portion of scripture that I really wanted to highlight, okay? Nothing will be restrained from them, which they have imagined to do. If this man doesn't be stopped, they're going to just keep pushing forward with this anti-life, anti-Messiah agenda. Pushing forth humanoid robots, giving you a damn chip, okay? Restricting your life, making you eat bugs and, more processed GMO foods, 15-minute cities. You can't go here, you can't go there. I mean, just a bunch of madness, man. Over medicating you. Okay, this is where we're heading into, man. You're gonna be over vaccinated, all right? A damn chip, artificial intelligence, the humanoid robots. Nothing will be restrained from them, which they have imagined to do. And the Lord sees this just as he saw these people during the time of the Tower of Babel. Man got this one gender in mind, right? Which all these governments around the world, all these nations have already agreed to this new digital control grid. They're all shifting their government towards AI. So they all got this thing in mind, man. The people is one, and they have all one language, okay? They're all in one accord. It says, and this they began to do. So they started to build the city and the tower back then. Right now, they're doing what? They're building the AI infrastructure, okay, with the data centers. They already got their digital currencies on deck. They have the digital IDs on deck. This they began to do. They have more things in mind as well that they want to accomplish, man. It says, let us go down and they'll confound their speech, a language, that they may not understand one another's speech. So the Lord scattered them abroad from thence upon the face of the whole earth, and they left off to build the city. Therefore is the name of it called Babel, because the Lord did there confound the languages of all the earth, and from thence did the Lord scatter them abroad upon the face of all the earth. So the Most High, every time mankind got ridiculous ideas and got overwhelmingly wicked, the Lord always stepped in. There will be no difference this time around. The Most High is going to step in. He's going to put an end to this madness. It's hard to imagine a world where there's 100 million to 1 billion humanoid robots just roaming the earth, man. Do you know how weird and bugged out that will be to see that in the planet Earth, man? But this is what the devil has in mind. They really want to accomplish things like that, man. To basically replace man, okay? Ultimately, this is what they have in mind. If they can make humanoid robots, okay, who can do these jobs, okay, these labor jobs and, whatever, what's the point of man? If man can't be innovative, if man can't work and, express their creativity, what's the point of man? What will man be doing? Just in the earth, looking around, drinking a damn soda, like what man gonna be doing? They're saying all the jobs gonna be taken by AI. So what's the purpose of man? Just sit around all damn day and do nothing? This is madness, bro. And look, this is how you know the Most High is going to step in and destroy this man. The Most High would not allow a world like that, bro. Okay? The world already terrible as it is. Adding 100 million to 1 billion humanoid robots within the next 5 years. That's ridiculous. Okay? But these Edomites and these other heathens, okay, these Moabites, right? Ammonites, they're working tirelessly to bring forth these humanoid robots. Okay, you see the videos. We all see it. And they're getting better and better with these damn robots. Okay? They're becoming more human, so to speak. They're giving them chores and tasks to fulfill, right? doing trial and error with them before they put them on the market. Elon Musk said by the end of 2027, 2028, he said that his Tesla robots will be on the market, and that the average person can get them a robot. Okay, they can afford a robot. And you know that if these idiots in America and people around the world, but these idiots in America, if they could buy a robot, they're gonna get them a robot, bro. Okay, it's gonna be the new cell phone. Okay, the new iPhone, the new this. Having a robot, bro. Watch and see, man. It sounds ridiculous, but you watch and see when the average person can purchase them a robot, man. Everybody gonna have a robot. It's gonna be the new thing. Right now, the thing is, cell phones and Twitch streaming, right? But when that damn robot come out, you watch how much propaganda be pushed when these damn robots come out on the market. And Jake can get a damn robot, okay? Jake gonna have a robot smoking weed, gang banging, okay? Some people gonna have robots for sexual purposes, which Sam Altman, the CEO of OpenAI, he already said that they're making ChatGPT for romantic purposes. So basically, humanoid robots that you can have intercourse with, that you can fall in love with. This is where the world is heading, man. They've shown you in hella movies and cartoons, okay, sci-fi movies about man falling in love with robots. Go watch the cartoon Futurama, okay? I remember watching Futurama as a kid. I remember watching the first episode. I watched damn near every episode of Futurama because it came on every weekend on Adult Swim, right? In Futurama, okay, that's a so-called futuristic cartoon. Okay, Fry, he fell into those one of those machines and froze himself into the future. Okay, and you had robots every damn where, you had bugged out everything. Okay, but it's a crazy world. But that's what we're heading into, man. Futurama. Okay, you're gonna have Bender out here popping women. Okay, you watch it, man. Hey, they're gonna have fucking reality shows like Love and Hip Hop and all this madness. It's gonna be Love and Robots. Okay, my AI, my robot. And you know how Eve gonna be? This my new robot nigga. He way better than a real man. He loyal. He talk to me. He's smart. He know everything. He clean. He ain't got no diseases, right? You watch and see, man. Robots can't have diseases. It's so easier to have sex with a robot because they clean. And you can program them this way. Watch and see, but watch it. This shit gonna be fucking bugged out. It's gonna become the norm, man. You go out to eat at a damn restaurant, they on a date with a robot. The Most High will step in. The Most High will stop this. This is Psalms 140, verse 8. Grant not, O Yahweh, the desires of the wicked. Further not his wicked device, lest they exalt themselves. Selah. We don't want the wicked desires fulfilled. Because if it is, as Yahweh Shai said, no flesh will be saved. They're going to do away with man. If Esau can, he will do away with man, bro. And replace it with a damn robot. You wait till they reach AGI, which is artificial general intelligence. These entry-level jobs, will all be taken. Okay, overnight. Every major company, Fortune 500 company, small businesses, they're gonna all be. Bro, you watch and see, bro. You won't have a damn job. And Elon Musk said you will get universal basic income, right? UBI, which if you are an American, that will come in the form of stable coins, which is America version of a CBDC. Okay. You're going to get stable coins, and with the stable coins, you're going to get a digital ID. That's the only how you will get stable coins, a digital ID tied to that, so they can track and trace it, and you know the rest. Okay. Next scripture, Psalms 28, verse 4, it says, give them according to their deeds and according to the wickedness of their endeavors. Okay, their goals, their plans, right? Give them after the work of their hands, render to them their desert, because they regard not the works of the Lord Yahweh, nor the operation of his hands. He shall destroy them and not build them up. They don't regard the works of the Most High and the operations of his hands. Esau is hell bent on copying the Lord and ultimately trying to one up the Most High. Okay. In this interview, Elon Musk speaks about how his brain chips will give you cybernetic superpowers. Okay. Now, I had Googled that the other day. Okay. Cybernetic. Okay. The definition. So it says cybernetics is the transdisciplinary science of control and communication and living organisms, machines, and organizations. Okay, so basically you get this brain implant, right? And it can pretty much control your nervous system, like control everything about you, pretty much, right? If a person got a disease, they can't walk, they can't talk, they can't whatever, these brain chips are supposed to activate that to where the person can see and walk again. Elon Musk also talk about how it can give you superhuman abilities. Okay, how you can alter your vision into infrared, right? How you can be super smart and not be left behind by AI. He actually tweeted it. Okay, but they're promising all these things, man. But the Most High gonna stop this, man. Okay, but people will get the brain implants. People will get, chipped up. That's prophecy. Okay, more than likely we will see robots in the earth. Okay, more than likely you will see people having intercourse with robots. You're gonna see them at the jobs. They're gonna become nannies, to watch your children and cleaning people. It's crazy, right? We already seeing driverless cars. Okay, on the highway right now. I was in the Heights, running on the trail, man. And as I ran on that trail, I passed by a company that had all robotic cars. I was blown away by it because I didn't know that Houston had that. They got it in Vegas, right? If you go to Las Vegas, you can order your robotic Uber, right? Nobody in there, just you. But here in Houston, they got the same thing. And as I was running, I'm watching this damn car drive around. Okay, parallel park, bag up parking. Nobody is in there, bro. So this technology is ready and available. And we about to see some bugged out stuff, man. Okay, but just as the Lord has always done, he will step in and he will put an end to all the madness of these Edomites, man. So with that, I'll close out. All praise Yahweh, Shema, Shai, pray that was edifying. Shalom.